This video is going to be about the coordinate plane. When we're talking about the coordinate plane, there is a lot of vocabulary to learn, so I've created this page for you to kind of see what it is. I'm sure you've seen a coordinate plane before. You've got your x-axis, which is the horizontal axis, and it runs just like a number line. Here is 0. To the right are your positive numbers. To the left are your negative numbers. This right here is your y-axis or your vertical axis. And the numbers run very, very similar to a number line. Above 0 is positive numbers, and below 0 are all your negative numbers. We have the origin, point 0, 0. That is where whenever you're trying to find a point on a coordinate plane, you always start at the origin. The origin is also where your two axes cross. Now, whenever you cross the x and the y axis, you separate your coordinate plane into 4 sections. They are called quadrants. Quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. When you think about it, think of how you draw a C. Starting here and you go make your C. That is how your quadrants go around. 1, 2, 3, 4. So C for coordinate plane, and draw a C so that you can figure out where your quadrants are. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, take a look right here. 12, 7. This is a point on the coordinate plane. It means that starting at the origin, we went 12 points to the right and then 7 points up. That lands us at ordered pair 12, 7. The 7 is our y-coordinate because that's where we land on the y-axis. The 12 is the x-coordinate because that's where we land on the x-axis. If you notice, it falls in quadrant 1. You'll notice I've got x, y here, and both our x's and our y's in quadrant 1 are all positive. Here is quadrant 2. Take a look at the point I've labeled in quadrant 2. -5, 3. You have to go 5 spaces to the left and then 3 spaces up to get to point -5, 3. All of the points in quadrant 2, your x is negative because you have to go to the left, and your y's are positive because you go up. Quadrant 3. I've labeled point -18, -8. From the origin, we go to the left, and then we go down, which means all of your x's and all of your y's in quadrant 3 are negative. Quadrant 4, we go to the right, which is positive, then we go down, which is negative. So point 10, -18 falls in quadrant 4 because all of your points are, the x's are positive, and your y's are negative. This is true for every quadrant. Any point in quadrant 1 is going to be positive, positive. Any point in quadrant 2 will be negative, positive. Any point in quadrant 3 will be negative, negative, and any point in quadrant 4 will be positive, negative. So, whenever we're talking about finding a point on the finding a point on the coordinate plane, it gives you the x-coordinate first. The x-coordinate is the very first number given to you. It tells you exactly where to go. If the x-coordinate given to you were 3, it means go 3 spaces to the right. If the first point given to you was -10, it means 10 spaces to the left. It tells you exactly where to go. The second point, being the y-coordinate, tells you whether to go up or down. Okay, so let's say, for instance, your point is 10, 0. Our first one was 10. That means go to the right 10 spaces. The second number was 0. That means we do not go up or down. We stay right there on the axis. Let's say that we were given point 0, -5. Well, our first number given to us was 0. That means we don't go left or right. We stay right there on the y-axis. And our second number was -5. That means we go down 5 spaces. So any number given to you, or any ordered pair given to you, tells you exactly where to go on the coordinate plane.